Hello, ladies. Hi, Dina. Hi, Mona. Good evening. Good evening. How's everybody doing today? Cold. Still cold. We had one day that was a little bit better and then got really, really cold again. We're adapting. We're adapting. It's all good. Who has questions for me today, ladies? Updates, questions, concerns? Tomorrow. I travel tomorrow afternoon, inshallah. I've just finished packing, just finished getting everything ready for my daughter, for the baby, things I'm taking with me. And tomorrow I trek out to Tokyo, inshallah. So we do have her due date is March 21st. So technically, she can deliver at any point from now until then. Just a quick reminder, ladies, we do have a change we don't have a session on Tuesday because I will be still traveling on Tuesday. So our session is on Wednesday at 12 p.m. Cairo. So this is the last time we have an evening session until the end of the program, which is going to be right through Ramadan. All of our sessions from Wednesday onwards are going to be at 12 p.m. Cairo. Sunday and Tuesday, 12 p.m. Cairo, with the exception of this week because I'm traveling. Our session is on Wednesday at 12 p.m. Cairo. All right. Who has questions for me, ladies? Questions, progress, wins, shares. Remember, these are just Q&A sessions until now, until the end of the program. So I won't be teaching anything specifically, just taking your questions. Hela, what is your recommendation regarding working out in Ramadan? Is it better to be the hour before iftar or after iftar? I've experimented with both, and I found that the 1 hour right before iftar is the best. For some reason, you get this sort of like second wind of energy right before, and because right after you've digested and you feel like you just want to, relax, maybe watch some shows, maybe go pray. So after I've tried, and after is not as successful in terms of sustainability. Before obviously takes a bit of organization because if you're the one cooking, you're the one prepping everything, then you want to give yourself enough time to come back from your workout or finish your workout so that you can set up and prep in time to eat. But that burst of energy that you get an hour and a half before is great. And it's sort of the equivalent of, let's say you're, on a regular day, you're not fasting and you work out in the morning on an empty stomach. So if weight loss is something that is important to you, that is a great time to burn right before you eat. It's as if you are waking up and working out before you have breakfast. So that's my personal recommendation. But if you've never worked out in Ramadan before, if you're still trying to figure out what works best for you, I would say experiment. Try it before, try it after, and see how your body reacts to both. Would you like to make a workshop to teach us how to cook healthy food, or would you like to recommend someone who does so? Um, I don't think I can do a workshop like that. I don't know that I've done it. I think I did it once many, many, many years ago. It takes a lot of logistics and a lot of preparation. I don't know actually anybody who also does that. I don't know. But I mean, there's a lot of those reels, like the TikTok reels, the Instagram reels. I find those very, very helpful because they're quick. You can see the process in front of you. So who can I recommend for that? I think I have a couple. If you message me, Hella, or post on the group, I can go back and search and see who a few that I follow. And for me, I find that that's really easy because then you can save it also and go back and look at it when you need it. But I don't actually know anybody who's currently doing, you mean like a live workshop in person, right? Yeah. No, I don't know anybody who's currently doing that, unfortunately. Riham, if you have protein during iftar, do you have to wait 3 or 4 hours after? Yes, of course. Yeah. Anytime you have protein, you need to wait that long. Mona, could you go over the Ramadan schedule again? Yes, I can. But you also, just so you know, you have that schedule, you have the plan day by day, plus the Ramadan guide in the files, in the groups that you can have it to refer to whenever you want. But the basic schedule is you're going to do, it's all about hydration in Ramadan. Hydration is more important than the food. So everything you want to eat in the back of your mind, whether you're following the plan or not, keep in the back of your mind that every time you eat, you're optimizing hydration. And hydration comes from what? Comes from fruits and vegetables. When I say hydration, I'm not talking about water. It's about making sure you're taking in hydration rich fruits and vegetables and preventing dehydration by not eating foods that have no hydration. So, what are the foods that don't have any hydration whatsoever? Protein, rice, pasta, bread, all what we call the dry, dead, and dumb foods. So, even though you're going to eat protein, be mindful it doesn't hydrate. The desserts, they don't hydrate. The reason you get thirsty after a Ramadan meal is not because these meals, like you have fried, pane or macarona or mahshi, and then you feel thirsty afterwards. It's not because they've triggered thirst. It's because they've dehydrated you, and now your body's asking for hydration. That's why you get that feeling with these foods. And that's why when you eat lots of sugars, they're very dehydrating. You haven't fed your cells. You feel like you need to drink water afterwards. It's because there was no hydration in this massive meal that you just had. So always think, I need to be hydrated. I need to be hydrated. So for suhoor, where you are setting yourself up for the day of fasting, for 15, 18 hours of fasting, this is key in terms of hydration. So this is where you would do your lemon water, your celery juice, and a smoothie, ideally, right? You also have the other options in the plan, but you want to give a push of hydration at suhoor time. And then at Fitar time, you might also choose to repeat the lemon and the celery and the smoothie. You can do that and then wait a little bit and have another meal a few hours later. If you feel like you can't do that, you can't stomach liquids after fasting for so long, then I would do a soup, salad, and a little bit of animal protein so that the bulk of what you're eating is hydrating. And then after Fatar, if you've had protein, like Rehan was just saying, if you want to have fruits between Fatar and Suhoor, you do have to wait 3 or 4 hours. And then theoretically, especially if you're going to stay awake until Suhoor time, you can start consuming fruits. What time is Fatar? Five, almost 6. Let's say 6, just as a round number. So let's say you have fatar at 6 p.m. I would say around 9:30, 10 p.m. you can start consuming lots of fruits. You can have another smoothie, you can have a big bowl of fruit salad, and then have your suhoor. That's the basic schedule. Maria, should the berry smoothie continue to the last of the program or can I pick another breakfast? By this time, Maria, you can start choosing another one. You can start to experiment. Fruit salad, maybe you don't want to have a smoothie, maybe you want to have just a big bowl of fruit salad. You can start to do that. Choose something else from the breakfast options. Yes, you can do that. They have gluten-free bread is very hard to make. I had a failed attempt this past weekend with coconut flour. So if anyone comes in mind to recommend for classes, that would be great. Yeah, no. Um, especially for that. No, I don't have anyone. Um, no, I'll keep an eye out. How can I integrate lemon balm in the morning with the morning routine? And then Ramadan, how far after iftar can we have it? Lemon, you can have that anytime at all. That you can have it right after iftar. You can have it again in a few hours if you find it very soothing. You can have it before you have your suhoor. There's no regulation with the lemon anytime. This is actually something you can have anytime during the day. It doesn't interfere with any digestion. It doesn't react like this. It's not an issue of mixing foods together. Not at all. It's good to go with anything. No other questions, ladies? Any wins? Any successes? Any symptoms? Slowly reversing, disappearing? Any shifts? I lost weight. Amazing. Congratulations. Always a good feeling. Maria. My night sweat disappeared. This is a huge one. So actually, both of these, the losing the weight and the night sweats, are directly connected to the health of your liver. So when if you've been struggling with weight loss, it's been very slow or very stubborn, and finally you see it start to fall off. And if you have night sweats, both of these, the root, when we go like pull the thread and get back to the root cause, it's the liver. So this is great news because yes, the weight is amazing. And yes, you've lost the discomfort of waking up, all wet at night. What this actually means that your liver is becoming optimized. The burden is being removed off your liver. The weight of the toxicity and the inflammations is being removed off your liver. And now it can start to function optimally. So I know that it's the weight gain, the weight loss for all of you. I know it's the symptoms, which of course, but the amazing layer underneath all of that is what's the organ in charge and what's the organ that's healing. And this is evidence of that organ healing is the liver. So this is amazing. Mona, I lost some weight too. Liver healing. Dina, every time I eat animal protein, I have muscle pain. Is that normal? Yes, you could have a reaction. Which muscles, like in your legs and your arms, generalized all over? Um, Legs and any kind of animal protein, Dina, like red meat, chicken, fish, or does it matter? Okay. It doesn't matter. And do you know if the animal protein you're eating is grass-fed, hormone-free, et cetera? Well, you don't know. Okay. So usually when we see a reaction with animal protein, you need to see which type specifically. So get very clear. Is it the red meat? Is it the chicken? Is it the fish? Is it the turkey? Whatever it is. And then once you get clear on that, or if you're not sure, then the next thing, because we're always like detectives here trying to collect data on our bodies. Is it hormone as much as you can in Egypt because we don't get it 100% anyway here, because it could be that your body's not necessarily reacting to the animal protein, could be reacting to the chemicals or the hormones or whatever food the animal that you're eating has consumed. So try and find out, Dina. If not, I would eliminate all of it. And then, which I think, with Lent coming, okay, that should be easy for you to do. Eliminate it all, do a clean sweep. And then once Lent is over, you can slowly start to reintroduce and maybe use that time to research or like see the ones that might be of higher quality and if those make a difference or not. There's somebody's comment I missed. Hang on. Hella, I lost some weight, released a lot of water. Yes, that's been retention in my body, and the swelling and pain in my breast has disappeared. Amazing. This is all the liver shifting, pain in your breast. That is your estrogen balancing. And the reason your estrogen is balancing, again, goes to the liver because estrogen is filtered in the liver. And the way to balance when you have pain in your breast or your breasts are very tender or lumpy, or you have any kind of issues with your breast, that's because of estrogen dominance. Estrogen dominance happens because estrogen is not being filtered by the liver. So again, it's going back to the liver. So this is amazing. So estrogen rebalanced, liver rebalancing, water retention. So the reason the body holds on to water is remember, it's one of the ways that the body protects itself. It's the body protects itself against toxins and inflammation using water retention. Remember using calcium with, taking calcium out of your bones to alkalize the blood and through cholesterol. These are the three ways the body, they're like self-defense mechanisms. So once you see water retention go down, that means your body's not needing to fight or protect you from inflammation anymore. Amazing. Amen. Lost a very stubborn weight that I couldn't lose for years. I think it was mainly water retention. Yes. And this is a very clogged liver, right? It's just going to cause all of that. Can you give a quick skin routine overview essential? So, Amen, you have that also. I will do that, but just so you know, you have that outlined in detail in your detox guide. You have the oil cleansing method. I tell you exactly how to do it in that guide. But basically, what you want to get is castor oil. It's the easiest oil that anybody can get, very easily accessible. And what you want to do is you need a washcloth, you need the oil, you need your sink, and you need to turn the faucet on to very, very, very hot. So turn it on as it's heating up. You take the castor oil. If you have makeup on, I would use a cotton with coconut oil to remove the makeup first. Then you take castor oil and you massage it into your skin, all over your skin. So there's a nice thick layer. Leave it on for a few minutes. And then you take your washcloth and you have to be careful because the water does need to be quite hot. So you need to wet the washcloth under the hot water and then wring it out and then press the washcloth to your face. Don't wipe it, press it to your face and it will pull the castor oil off your face. And then rinse it again, hot water again, and keep doing that all over your face until you've pulled the castor oil off of all of your face. You might have to take the corner of the washcloth and sort of, maybe wipe around the corners, things like that. But you don't want to be wiping it off. You just want to pull it off gently, and then you don't have to do anything else. And you can do that morning and night. That's it. No added lotions or creams or serums after. It's just the castor oil with the water and the washcloth, and that's it. Rihem, I still feel bloated with broccoli and Brussels sprouts. Do I continue? Yes. So if you're still feeling bloating with any of fruits or vegetables, it means that they are still clearing. It means the pathogens, the toxins, the backed up bacteria are still there. As long as they're still there, you're going to feel that cause and effect. To help you through it, you can drink warm lemon water either 30 minutes before or after. If you feel the bloating at night before you go to sleep, rub again castor oil all over your abdominal area and sleep with it. And this will help relieve the bloating. You're welcome, Dina. Hella, thank you so much, beautiful Dina. Thank you, Hella. You're so welcome. I'm very grateful, really, for all of you ladies. So grateful. I say this all the time to all my groups, like you make my work, like you make it so much fun. Like I get to wake up every day and come into these amazing communities with these incredibly driven women who are ready to do anything for their health. And you make me love my work. So thank you. I'm grateful for you. Anybody else, ladies, with a question? I will be unavailable, obviously, tomorrow and Tuesday because of my traveling. So just be patient with the questions. I will be whenever I can, like, because I am taking connecting flights and things like that. So whenever I have a moment, I'll go in and check. But the normal, also because of the time difference, I will be waking up there. So everybody will be sleeping here. So I'll be answering. You'll find my, answers to all your questions coming in at a different time, but I'll just be working my normal working hours, but in Tokyo. All right. So just be patient for the next while. Thank you, Dina. You're welcome. Are we complete today, ladies? All right. Let me know how you're doing. Post your questions in the group, and I will see you on Wednesday at 12 p.m. Cairo time, ladies. All right. Thank you, Riham. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you on Wednesday, inshallah. Thank you, Maria. Thank you.